and I'm gonna tell you why Putin is a good guy and why he is a bad guy as well. So I watched this video I think yesterday, and the authors were postulating that and they were showing some evidence how and why Putin is actually playing against this so-called New World Order, the one world government. And I thought this is interesting because this is something I was thinking for a long time, and I wanted to make a video about this, about Putin actually, and a few things that have happened or he has done in the world. So they were saying, you know, so Putin was once part of that New World Order group, and then he came to power and decided, you know, to create something different to play against them. And on one hand we might think, oh yeah, this is brilliant, yeah, he's a good guy, and obviously, yeah, in that respect, yeah, he is good. He represents the good guy in the eyes of those that don't like the New World Order, and he's a bad guy in the eyes of those who want that New World Order, if that's the truth anyway. But let's assume this is the truth, that there is this banking cartel ruling the world who wants to introduce one world government and introduce New World Order. So the Putin is, Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, is the opposing force. And how I see it is actually, this is a natural thing. You know, we live in this dualistic universe, so there's everything has its opposite, cold, hot, good, bad, or good, evil. And so naturally, if there is this evil force, this one world order government, they naturally will create its opposite, so someone who will counterbalance that. So there was a lack of balance, so that was counterbalanced by Putin and China. And I really liked what Putin did it was quite a few months ago when there was this outbreak of chemical weapon use in Syria. And representatives from the US, they said, yeah, let's do a military intervention, you know, because Assad is killing his own people. And Putin stepped in and he said, I don't think so. He sent them a clear message: look, you're not gonna go to Syria, because if you do, I will do this, this and that. And he started, you know, actually acting, putting his forces there. And the authors of that film that I watched, they said, you know, Putin is selling actually weapons to Syria, and he's got some plans to create some strategic alliance there, and Egypt will be involved. And I thought this was really interesting. So on one hand, Putin is a good guy because he's counterbalancing those evil guys from New World Order, but on the other hand, you know, he's really doing this for himself. He's not doing it for you or for me. He is doing it because that's what he wants to do, that's what he loves, I don't know. He's doing it for himself. So we could say, he's selfish, he's a bad guy. But then we can look at the bigger picture, and then we could say, look, but all of us, we all do things for ourselves, you know. I shoot videos for you, but really it's not for you, I do it for myself because I love making those videos. And that's why I do it, you know, and you do things that you do because you love doing them. So so on one hand we are good, on the other hand we are bad, on one hand we are this, and on the other hand we are the opposite, you know, and that's how it is. Now, if I had some skills in reading or scrying, in the proper term is scrying into the crystal ball, maybe I could see who the next world leader is. So let's see if I can. Oh my god, is that me? Oh, cool. Yeah. Now that is obviously a joke, but if I'm going to be the next world leader, why not? I might accept it, but I'm not planning yet, but who knows what's gonna happen. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope that gave you a bigger, better perspective on what's happening in the world and how to look at it. You know, you need to just step back and not get excited about one thing or another. Just think, okay, this is good, this is just playing, these are parts playing in the bigger picture, and what can I do with it? Is there any benefit for me, or shall I just